Hey everyone and welcome to Hong Kong International Airport. This afternoon we are flying business class on Cathay Pacific to mainland China. When people think China, they think Beijing, Shanghai and Shenzhen, but today we are going to Chongqing, which is actually the largest city by population and total area. Of course, as business class passengers, we do also get access to the Cathay lounges, so please do subscribe to see the review of these soon. For passengers in transit, Hong Kong Airport offers cultural experience workshops between gates 32 and 34. Check out the Hong Kong Airport's website for the current schedule and timings. Today, we are doing some coloring of Chinese herbal tea signs, which I totally messed up. Despite the outcome, it was a good experience to pass time, and I hope you have better luck and better skills than me. What I love about Hong Kong Airport is its big open spaces and windows for plane spotting. It's approaching boarding time for us soon, so let's make our way to the gates. Today, we will depart from gate 68 at 1:35 PM and our flight number is CX928. Outside our aircraft is an Airbus A330-300 registered as Bravo-Hotel Lima Mike. This aircraft is 25.4 years old and still going strong. Our journey to Chongqing will take around 2 hours as we travel to the center of China. Boarding was taken very seriously by the ground staff and they strictly arranged passengers into the correct lanes. Of course, in business class, we were placed at the priority area and soon it's time for boarding.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome on board Cathay Pacific Flight CX928. After being greeted by a few cabin crew, I was shown to my seat, 14K. I was actually the first passenger to board and seats in business class have a pitch of 45 inches and a width of 21 inches. Pretty spacious if you ask me. In total, there are 24 Recaro CL5510 seats in business class arranged in a 222 configuration. Welcome drinks were offered and we both got orange juice. As passengers got settled in, the business class menu was handed out. Let's take a look. The first few pages provide today's main lunch options. For desserts, we have a selection of Häagen-Dazs ice cream. The wines list is pretty good with a couple of selections from around the world. Finally, we end with beverages, which includes juices, coffees and teas. Hot towels were also provided to freshen up and pillows and blankets were also provided. In addition, each passenger will receive a bottle of water and Cathay Pacific slippers. In front, we have a 12.1-inch in-flight entertainment system, which is rather outdated. The colors are pretty washed out and we will take a closer look later. To control this dinosaur, there is an optional handheld controller under the armrest cover. Power options are excellent with 2 USB-C and universal power points between the seats. Finally, a quality pair of headphones are provided. Next to me are 2 windows and looking outside, we are in front of the right-hand side engine. As the pilots make their introductions, I couldn't help but notice the distinctive Australian accent, which I found to be common on Cathay flights. Let me know in the comments below if that is your experience as well, but for now, it's time to depart for Chongqing. After takeoff, let's look at the flight map, which provides a good amount of information including altitude, time to destination, and speed. The map is customizable, however, performance-wise though, you can tell the unit's age as it is pretty laggy. Moving on to other parts of the units, there are of course movies and TV shows available in many categories. Next, music is available in several languages and genres if you want to sit back and chill. If you're taking kids for this trip, there is a dedicated kids section for movies, TV shows, music and games. The Cathay shop with many items is available to browse in addition to the paper booklets. For games, there are about 15 titles to choose from, including puzzle, sports and strategy. Lastly, there is an information page which provides extra details including arrival information and weather forecasts. That's it for the IFE, and now looking at the seat controls, there are buttons to adjust the seat recline and leg rests. The recliner mount is 9.5 inches backwards, and when extended, the leg rests provide excellent comforts. The tray table is pretty unique and is found in front of you. Simply pull it out and extend as required. You can leave it in the half-open position, which provides a slim surface with 2 cup holders, or you can fully extend it, which provides a very large area. An Airbus A330 safety card is also provided to all passengers, along with the Cathay In-Flight magazine. Lunch service was soon conducted after reaching cruise, and the cabin crew came around and took our meal selections. Today, I chose the grilled lamb rack with thyme and rosemary sauce. Stepping through each of the items, the main meal looks fantastic and includes vegetables and potato gratin. For sides, we have tuna, egg and vegetables, as well as fresh fruits. For drinks, I got the signature Cathay Delights, and a glass of water was also provided. Finally, bread was given as an optional extra, and of course, you will have a full set of metal cutlery. Doing some taste testing, the lamb main meal was absolutely delicious, and the tuna was equally impressive. All ingredients were fresh, including the fruits, which were crunchy and sweet. To finish, premium Häagen-Dazs ice cream was served, which was excellent. Moving into the lavatory, there is a single one available for business class passengers at the front of the aircraft. Inside, everything was fully stocked, but otherwise nothing really special stands out, and the space is still pretty small. So, after a very relaxing hour, it's time to make our approach into Chongqing. As we descend, let's go through today's ratings. First up is the cabin crew, who were fantastic on this flight. From the moment of entry and then being personally greeted by name when I was seated, I was very well looked after for the entire journey. They were very genuine and cheerful, and I have to make a special mention also to the ground staff, who were equally excellent. Without their strict organization, I wouldn't have been able to board first and be the first person to arrive on the aircraft. This category therefore gets a perfect 10. Next, for food and drinks, I found the meal items to be delicious and of high quality. I enjoyed all items and found the portions to be reasonable. There is plenty of choice also, so I'm giving this a 9.5 out of 10. Moving to comforts, the seats are certainly comfortable and spacious, however, these are unfortunately the only positives I can find. I would say the biggest letdown is the in-flight entertainment unit, which is archaic, slow and has poor color and below average visibility. There is also a crack on the screen and the entire seat is screaming for an upgrade. Thankfully, Cathay will be upgrading these with the Aria Studio at the end of 2026, which will provide lay-flat seats and also fix all of these issues. The free Wi-Fi is certainly handy, but until the upgrade, this current business class product is definitely lacking. I'm sure Cathay is well aware of this, so unfortunately, at this time, this category only gets a 5 out of 10. Next, for hygiene, the cabin was extremely clean from the tray table down to the carpets. My only thoughts are that the lavatory could have been cleaner in general. Nothing too serious, so this gets a strong 9.5 out of 10. Finally, for timeliness, we are on track to land at 3:45 PM. This is 25 minutes earlier than scheduled, which is excellent. So this category gets a perfect 10 as no surprise. Summing everything up, we get a final score of 8.8 out of 10. The food and service was world class, however the hard product is out of date and I'm glad it is due for upgrade later this year. Welcome to Chongqing, Jiangbei International Airports. I hope everyone enjoyed the review as we arrive in China's cyberpunk city. Do you love aviation and traveling? If so, please remember to subscribe before leaving to ensure you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you for watching today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and be sure to leave a like. Take care and see you next time.